catch. So catch will be used to handle the exception. So in this case, you can see we are catching arithmetic exception. So if you are seeing above, you have a class demo, and we are throwing arithmetic exception, which is it cannot be divided by zero. Give me a minute. So you are using a catch to catch the error, and you are going to print the error message in the console. So what does finally mean? Finally used to execute whether the program throws error or not, whatever may be. Finally will be always executed. So will catch be executed always? No. If our program not going to throw error, then it will omit the catch block and directly go to finally. So finally is used to clean up the variables. We are going to free the memories, close DBs or files, whatever we opened before. This is one of the quality aspect they used to check with the people, because we want to save as much as resource and things as possible. So this is the best practice to use always finally. Now we have throw. If a program going to we are 100% sure it is going to throw error, then we are going to use throw. Throws is something we are using as a precaution to, and thinking it might throw, then we are going to use the throw statement. So these are some of the question. Which block always execute regardless of exception? Just now I explained it. Can someone answer it, please? Okay, so the answer is finally. Finally, block will be always executed regardless of whether the try catch block is executed or not. Null pointer exception is here. That is, I already told you, it's unchecked or a runtime exception. You won't be able to identify it during compile time. So, which keyword is used to manually throw an exception object? It's option throw. We are going to throw the exception manually, because we know it is going to give us some error. So next, another important topic, multi-threading in Java, most important. Like we can someone explain what is the difference between multitasking and multi-threading? Both look similar, but have different purpose. Do any of you know what is the difference between multitasking and multi-threading? Maybe you can give it a try.
Multitasking is performing a different task parallelly. Multi-threading is performing the same task in various inputs parallelly.
Correct. That's exactly correct. So Java has a multi-threading option, but one point is like you might be getting a question like why Python don't have a multi-threading. So if someone is curious, you can go online and search why don't Python have a multi-threading option. So coming back to topic, a process is a program in execution. So you don't confuse process and other things. Process is a program in execution. Thread is a separate path of execution in a program. So when you are going to execute, thread runs independently of each other, running multiple tasks simultaneously for better performance. So we are going to maximize the idle time of the CPU and going to utilize as much as we can. That is achieved using multi-threading. So this is the life cycle of multi-threading. We have a stage called new. It's starting stage. We have runnable. It is ready to execute. Then we have a running state. It is executing. The thread can be blocked or waiting. It can be moved to blocked or waiting, and it is again returned into runnable, and it will go. So if it is executed, then it can be directly terminated. We have two methods of multi-threading. One is using extend thread class, and another is using implement runnable. So you have to understand and memorize these both methods because it is important. They will ask you to code them in the interview. Synchronization. So we saw what is multi-threading. So what if a multiple thread access here same variable or at a particular point of time? Then it's going to be chaos. So we are going to use a synchronization. So if you are going to add a synchronized keyword to the variable or methods, then only one method can access only one thread can access them. Multiple thread can't be accessing the same one if you are going to use the synchronized keyword. So we have three keywords like wait, notify, notify all. You have to see them like it's almost time, so I'm rushing. So let's keep questions. String handling in Java. We have three type of strings. Like a string is actually a immutable type. They will ask you whether a string is immutable or not. You have to reply them back that it is immutable, and you can't change the value of a string. If you are going to, every modification creates new objects. So if you are going to define them in the compiler this one, then it will create an object for this. But at later point of time you are going to change this to some high, then compiler will create a new object for this. Not, it won't reuse the same. But in string builder and a string buffer, it is different. So a string buffer, it is mutable. The object can be changed, but it is not thread safe. The main goal of a program is you have to ensure that it is thread safe. String buffer allow you to use thread safe way of using the strings. So these are some of the methods we are using in our string concept, like length, caret. I think probably you know about this. These are some of the common methods we will be using. So what is the output of this one? Substring 1 comma 3. Let's go back. Substring, what does it do? Extract the substring. Like here you can see the answer is already given, EL. Like this is the index from which it will start to take the characters, and this will be the end range. So 1 to 3, it will take the string at the index 1 and the index 2. It is like EL. So which class is immutable? It is a string. Already we have saw that other the two are mutable. What does W equal to check when comparing strings? It checks for reference equality, whether both the left hand side and the right hand side values are same or not. So let's come to interview tips and the best practice. Like a Java topic is, I just gave a rough overview, not the entire thing. We don't have time and it's a vast topic. So let me go to interview tips and the best practice to be followed for cracking your interviews. It's think aloud. Always explain your thought process. Interviewer wants to see how you think, not the answer. Like I said before, don't just memorize the answers and go and repeat them, whatever you learn from some websites. Always, they expect you to create, to be creative. Always explain your process first, then get input from them, ask your doubts. Don't be just sitting and whatever they say, don't blindly accept them. So if you are they will be giving some coding question and they ask you to write a solution for that on the spot, and on that time you don't just start it blankly in the paper. First for a few minutes think of the solution you are going to write, then ask them about the edge cases, what will be the input, whether it will be integer, decimal, or a string, or whatever maybe how the input will be. You can also ask them to provide a sample input and output, so that you will have a better understanding about the input output. And after that start writing. When writing the code, be make it as simple and also clean. Don't write it in a paper, strike the line and then rewrite them. That is not a right way to do it. So always the common question you will be getting in your program is, they will be giving a program and they will ask you what is time complexity of this program, what is the time space complexity of this program. You should know what is time complexity and the space complexity, and you should know how much does your program takes. And one important point is they will confuse you, like they used to check your confidence. If you are going to say, let's say I'm going to say my time complexity as 2, then they will ask me double verify, and they will ask me whether it is 2 or not. I will say it is 3, like that they used to confuse, but be strong with your answer. So and also one more question you might get is, will there be any chance of improving? So ask them, you should be in a position to explain them. It is you should have another method to explain. It is uh, or else you have to convince them it is the best method among the available methods, and make them accept it. So always try to use the inbuilt functions when you are knowing. Try to, before going to any company interviews, try to see their previous year coding problems, because those are the common programs. They will try to repeat them every year, and they will have a set of questions, like 5 to 10 question, and they used to repeat it everywhere. So just have a glance about it, and then try to go. That will give you more opportunity to crack it. So these are the some of the common Java interview questions asked in the previous years, like difference between JDK, JRE, and JVM, difference between double equal to and equals, oops concept. So these are something that is commonly asked. So that's it. So I didn't give. I was unable to go into deeper topics. I was able to only give few things, but I hope at least it gives overall idea about it. So I want you guys to go search online and understand them. Like you need to know the Java. If you don't have Java, then it's going to be very tough. So I would say that, because in a company like Zogo, then they don't even allow you to use Python in their interviews. So they will only ask you to code it in a Java. Then you will be getting stuck. And even if you are going into any of the company, and they used to have the Java project as majority, so also you won't be given a chance. You can't go and say them, I don't know Java, and I only know Python, give me Python project. You can't request them like that, because whatever they are going to give, you have to do it. There is no chance of negotiation once you are into company. So at least have a now, even though you don't master it, at least have a knowledge, and make it as a manageable program. that you will be able to crack the future interviews and the companies. So I think it's already time. Thank you guys for staying with me till the end. Like I see, the account has already dropped. So whoever stayed, I wish you that you will be cracking the interview in the future, and you can reach out to me anytime if you want any help. And I will be sharing yeah, material with you people. Like I will send it to your year coordinator, where I have compressed all the Java questions that are asked in previous years. And once you prepare them well, you will be able to crack any Java interviews. I can assure you that it comprises of around 200 questions. So I will share that document with your year coordinator, and they will be forwarding it to you guys. So thank you guys. I hope we will meet in college as well, maybe in the next year. Thank you.
Thank you, Sudarshan.
Thank you, ma'am.
Students, do you have any questions? You can ask, ma.
Yeah, feel free to ask. No issues. Not with the topic, you can ask me about anything. Like if you want to know what is the interview process of a TCS or any other companies, or do you need any tips about how to prepare for the interview, whatever maybe, you can ask me anything.
Sir, I have a doubt regarding cybersecurity domain.
Yeah, please go ahead.
What are the tools I need to practice before joining a company on cybersecurity role?
I would say it's not based on the tools. Like no companies will directly assign you to cybersecurity projects based on the tool. Actually, as freshers, they will give you training session once you are going into a company, based on how you were performing there, and based on the skills you were already having. Based on that only, they will assign you with a specific domain. Like first of all, you need to have a complete you need to master the Java. Java is the one we are using predominantly in our cybersecurity. So whatever may be the tool you go into, there will be Java, I can assure you that. Also you have to learn the databases and the SQL queries. I would also prefer Linux or Unix, so that will help you as well. In our batch, we got selected based on the Java proficiency. Like we had a first round of interview, and we had a coding questions based on how you were going to code as much efficient as you can, and how knowledgeable you are. They will assign you into them. So you can't, and also you don't have, you won't be having access of tools. Those tools are not free. So I would suggest you master the basic skills like Java, SQL, these kind of. Once you are into company, maybe you can switch it. You can't directly go into cyber based on that tool, according to the market condition right now. Any other doubts? Do any other want to get to know anything?
Thank you very much for the wonderful session and informative session, Sudarshan. Thank you a lot for spending your valuable time and giving some valuable tips for our students. Thank you so much, Pa. I hope the students would have gained a lot from this session. Thank you so much, Sudarshan. Thank you, students. Thank you, Jaslin ma'am and Prem Kumar sir.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you,
Thank
ma'am.
you, Sudarshan, for your help.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.